There's a hunger. I'm sorry. Hi friends! Welcome back to Goku Jump Official. My channel is not only about Japan life or entertainment. I also talk about money. If you are a new subscriber, don't forget to check out my How to Earn More or Get Rich playlist. Also bear with me because those are my old videos, so the background may suck or something, so I do apologize, but you will learn a thing or two. Right, I was supposed to do budgeting today, but I decided to share with you on why I do this and when I started on handling my money well. I don't really have the time to set up the camera and all that, so I am just holding my phone, so bear with me. And yeah, the background as well is not tidy. I'm sorry, I just don't have the time. Also, I am not a professional on this, my friends. It's just that I read one of Kiyosaki's book, so I admire his talks about money and his lectures on YouTube that I want to share with you the little knowledge I have learned through reading and watching him. My story begins.
And the story goes like this.
Kaalaman, ah. And my story begins when I was a teenager. I was the eldest child, as in the eldest, both of my parents, the eldest. So like I'm the ate of all. I think I have this sense of responsibility. I don't really ask for money. Well, maybe when I was in the Philippines, yes, I was a kid. We moved there when I was 12. I can't remember on when I stopped on asking for money. I think around 15, that's when I started to babysit. And I earned around £5. And I forgot how many hours though. And of course, there's free food. That's why I like doing it. Free food. At that time, I remember that every time we go out, and obviously I need to ask my parents for permission, and my dad's always at home. No, it's not always at home, but you know, he's only a part-time. I can't work full-time, so every time I ask him if I could go out, he always give me money, and we argue for like 5 minutes, and he just keeps on repeating what he's saying and giving me the money. And I said, no, I don't need your money. I have my own money through babysitting. I think I have that pride on not to take any of their money, because like I said, I have a sense of responsibility. Like, hello, I'm the eldest. If I could remember correctly, when I went to college, I decided to work part-time. Also before that, whenever we eat out with my friends, every fast food chain, I have these vouchers with me. They just laugh and make fun of me like I don't care. I want to save money. Some even like wear like brand new clothing, or people loves wearing jewelries and all that, and me, I don't. I am still me. Nothing have changed. I still wear like basic clothing and all that just to save money. And I don't know, like I don't really dress up, although I have some clothes from the UK that I don't really use, because where do we go? We don't really go out. There's no like party, because in the UK there's like party every month or two, so you need to dress up properly. But in here, no, not really. So I always wear the same thing. Even my hubby complains, like I always wear the same sandal, the same shorts. So since then, I've been wise with money, I guess. And then, like I said, yeah, I started to do part-time job around those time, because I only go to college 3 times a week. So I need to do something, right? So I decided to do a job, I think, was it on Domino's? And then they're not busy at that time, so I decided to find another job, which was at Burger King. Of course, I still babysit when they ask me to. This is really hard. Okay. Then one day, I can't remember what age though, when I finally got my own bank account. Was it 18? Yes, something like that. And I also tried to open a savings account, actually open my own savings account, and I got disheartened that I stopped doing it just because I don't know how to save money properly. So few years ago, upon learning how money works, I have learned that the more money you put on your savings and the longer you put it there, the higher it earns money. So that's what I've been doing this past few years. To be honest, if I only knew that, I shouldn't have wasted my money. I should have just kept all my money on my savings, and maybe until now I still have that savings, and God knows how much money I have saved. If there's only a lesson on how to save properly, I wish we do have those kind of lessons at college or university. Because during high school or secondary school, like, come on, what do we learn? We learn arts, music, like those are just hobbies. What else do we learn? I learned French, Spanish that I didn't even use. I wish we do Japanese though. I wish I'm fluent with Tagalog and English. I've learned Spanish and French, so that's 4. And now I need to learn Japanese. Like, it's mind blowing. I did my own sound effects in ta. That's so cool. I think I'm quite good at money still. Like, I have control on what to buy and not to buy. Of course, before I used to buy stuff, like, because when I was with friends and we go shopping or go around town, and when they like something and then they're gonna buy it, and I'll say, oh, I like that as well, and they actually convince me to buy the same top, and I don't really wear it. Maybe I'll wear it once, and if I could remember correctly, the other crop top that I bought I'll never use, so it's a waste of money. I have learned from that mistake and I've never done it again. Now moving forward to virus outbreak. Almost all of us have to change something, maybe their priorities in life. People start to find ways to save money, save their necessities such as food, and what else? Toilet paper. Like, seriously, sold out talaga. I believe that if only people are mindful and wise on how they spend their money, I think everyone is going to be alright during the outbreak in the Philippines. Kasi alam ko mahirap talaga yung life doon, pero at least people are able to find ways to earn money, such as doon yung nag-boom yung like selling food on Facebook. I think it gone popular during the outbreak. So yeah, kung naging wise sila sa money and they do that even before the outbreak, I think they'll be fine. My parents has a huge influence, obviously. They have a huge influence on how I handle money. Why? Because they work really hard. I know that. We barely see mom since we're little until we grew up. Dad's home because he could only work part-time. He's still using his Philippine passport. So we barely see our mom. And dad, even though he's only a part-timer, he finds ways such as driving people from or to the airport, or helping people to move houses. What else? He's selling food like longanisa, tocino, what else? Like, yeah, Filipino foods. and he actually buys it from his kabro. They support each other. So what else? Lechon, yes, sa bahay. Oh my god. Before dad asked me for help, like to carry the lechon, like, oh, it's so freaking heavy. When my brothers are not at home, most of the time I help him put the lechon on the, what do you call it, to the grilling station. I don't know what you call it, grilling station. Even though we live in the UK and we may have all we need, come on, my parents work their asses off. Okay, because I know it's an OFW story that all of their families, relatives, or even friends ask for money. Like, seriously, you don't know how people work abroad. Even here in Japan, like, I'm gonna cry every day working on where I'm working right now. But I have no choice, and you just have no idea. There might be a reason why mom's a workaholic. Like, she literally live in Queen's Medical Center. She's a nurse. She has 8 siblings. So maybe that's why she really work hard. And my dad, even though he only has 2 siblings, they live in Manila, and sa province like in Nueva Vizcaya is here. You can just go out and take some fruits sa garden or vegetables. Of course, may animals, baboy, chicken, and whatever. So they are rich with food. Yeah, I don't know why people have this mindset that when you work abroad, you are rich, and you could just ask them for money. Like, no, they work hard for it. So for now, I have some tips I've done when I was young. I am now reading my notes. So, it says here, try setting up a budget. I am still doing now. Try earning cashback at the grocery store or even online. I used to have TopCashback. If you live in the UK, why not try it? Or in the Philippines, I think it's Shopback. You can read more on how I earn money after shopping on my own blog. It's quite detailed, so you can see how much money I have earned and on how you actually earn money. I'll put the link below the description. Same when you buy at stores, like for instance, like you have this card. I think it's a point card that you use, for instance, save more, right? Yeah. So shop on where you can actually earn points. Why the hell not? Savings, of course. Why not try savings? Here in Japan, they have a little percentage on savings, but still, you know, I've done 2 time deposits, 1 year and 3 months. I will share it with you in my future videos. So try lowering bills. I've done something like that on my previous video, but okay, I'm just gonna say a few, like petrol. For instance, instead of going to 7-Eleven, why not walk it to save gas? Gas. It's so freaking weird to say gas. Gas. It's like killing one bird with 2 stones. Huh? Tama ba? Nope. Cause 1, you're saving your gas, and number 2, when you walk there, obviously you exercise, so good for your health as well. So that's one example. So those are some ideas on how to accumulate more money. And I've done, excuse me, I'm vlogging here. So anyway, where was I? So those are the stuff I am doing since I was a teenager. It's not hard to start right now. You just start somewhere. You gotta start somewhere, right? And lastly, can you hear Brownie drinking loudly? It's a question I hear. What do you want to become 5 years from now? If you watch my previous video, you should do something like that. Just organize. Maybe not 5 years, maybe just 1 year. Why not jot down your goals somewhere? maybe on a notebook, writing down your goals, your dreams as a log or diary. Your notes acts like a form of guidance to achieve your dreams. It would help you out like it did to me. That's about it. I've covered everything. I hope to see you next time. Next month is Love Month, February. So on this month, I want to focus on my how to earn more or get rich playlist. So yes, thank you for watching until the end, and I hope to see you again next week. Thank you for watching and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, friends.